Hello, everyone, and welcome to Parkside Men's Soccer preseason interview presented by Hampton Inn Suites. This is Grace Scalzo with Ranger Athletics, and I'm joined today by Jason Zitzke, 11th year head coach, and this is his 22nd year as a member of our coaching staff for our men's soccer team. So, hi, Coach. How are you today?
Good to see you again.
Yes, good to see you as well. You got a lot of gear on for, a preseason interview, but staying warm. It's August in Wisconsin, staying warm. All right, so what's the excitement level you have with the team heading into the 2021 season?
I mean, the first week, it was hard to gauge. I mean, you're always excited when you just get back. The fact that we're playing in our normal fall, schedule, I think everybody's amped up for that. So as excited as it kind of feels almost normal to be back in the fall with the guys, even though it's kind of a short turnaround from the spring season. But we're ready to get going here.
Yeah, definitely. Let's have a normal year. So you're bringing back a ton of experience from last year's team that finished 6-3 in a shortened season. How does it feel to be bringing back so many upperclassmen with good playing experience?
The last few years, I think we kind of talked about that. You don't want to look at what we did last year or the year before. This is a new season and a new team. Certainly, we have some experience. I think, like most college programs right now, with COVID, everybody getting a season of competition back. So most teams are a little more veteran than normal. So I guess you want to lean on that experience that people have had and the successes that they've had in the past. But for the most part, every year is a new season, and we have to go out and prove who we are this year.
Yeah, new year, new team. So are there certain returners within that lineup you just mentioned that you feel your team is really going to rely on to be successful?
I think, again, kind of just like the last question you asked me, we have so many upperclassmen. So I wouldn't say, certainly there's people that are going to step up in certain moments, but our senior and junior classes, we have so many guys that are in that upper echelon of our team that I think in general we want to lean on those guys. And always every year, I think when the seniors, it's their last go around, it's kind of their special time. Of course, you look for they're the guys that kind of push the team in the big moments, or going to have the locker room speeches. It's kind of their last go around. So certainly our seniors, we're looking to lean on those guys.
Yeah, senior leaders. Okay, so taking a look at the schedule then, you get started with 4 non-conference games followed by a 14-game GLIAC slate. What are you going to look to get out of your team early on to prepare for the entirety of the GLIAC season here?
The first thing I think we're trying to focus on, in the spring we just played a single game, one game a week. Now that kind of happened a little differently for us at Parkside because we had a COVID shutdown for a week, so we ended up playing something like 4 games in 7 days. So that was a little more like it is in the fall season. So I think that's something different, preparing for 2 games on a weekend instead of 1. Hopefully a preseason schedule prepares us for that, and I think that's the first thing that we're looking to be ready to play 2 games on a weekend, kind of back to the normal fall schedule.
Gotcha. So then I know you just mentioned your preparation, but then with drills specifically or anything else that you're doing differently this year in terms of preparation, is there anything else, any drills, any new things that we're adding? No?
If there's always things that you add, and I think, I don't know if my guys would agree with this, but certainly it's true. I'm a creature of habit, so I think a lot of times you fall into the same thing. So I think something that's maybe different than the way I was 20 years ago is that you talk to your upperclassmen, you talk to your captain, say, okay, is there something that you guys would like to see in training, or something that we need to do, or something, you need a day off or whatever, is communicating a little bit more with the guys in your team than maybe you did in the past.
Awesome. Okay. So then overall, communication, preparation, all of that, is there anything else that the team is going to have to do to be successful in the tough GLIAC conference here in the 2021 season?
Well, I probably said this last year also, but I think the most important thing that I'm going to focus in on is improvement. So, today from the morning practice, how can we improve on certain things into the second half of the day and the afternoon practices, and how we have a first scrimmage coming up this week, and how can we improve from our training, or what do we need to work on? So I think every day, if we can improve, that's going to be our goal for the season. So.
All right, constant improvement is the theme of the season. And when we come back, we'll be joined by Max Ludwig. Thanks for watching this preseason interview presented by Hampton Inn Suites.
Thanks again.
Welcome back to the men's soccer preseason interview presented by Hampton Inn Suites. Grace Scalzo again, joined here now by Max Ludwig, and we are talking to him. He's a senior. He's first team All GLIAC last season, so we're going to talk about this upcoming season. Max, what's the excitement level you have and for your team and you individually going into this 2021 season?
Of course, after last year being in summer in training and then getting told 2 weeks before season starts that the season can't happen because of COVID was kind of a setback. And now being back for preseason 2.5 weeks before school starts, being able to get ready with 2 days, it's just amazing to be back again, having the team around, just enjoying the time right now. As it is my last preseason, I'm just like very happy and excited for the season to start.
You said something there that was pretty funny. I feel like not a lot of people would say they are enjoying the 2 days. So props to you for saying that. I don't know if it's true or not, but no. Okay, well, next one. What are you most looking forward to in your senior season? As you mentioned, it's your last one.
For me, I just hope I can stay injury free again like last season, and can play the whole season and just like stay on my level of play that I was at last year and help improving my teammates for the upcoming years. And of course, just play a good year and try to help the team as much as I can in being successful.
Awesome. So, including you, the Rangers are bringing back a ton of experience from the team that went 6-3 last year. How do you think that will help your team in terms of improvement and growth this year?
Since we didn't lose anyone since last year, and added a couple of guys, I think the whole team is just ready to go forward. We made some mistakes last year that we know we have to fix to like be good this year and to be successful this year. So I think the experience from last year and the years before is just gonna help us to improve, and like Coach Zitzke already said, like just improve from game to game, week to week, and just play each game as its own game, and then we see what happens at the end.
Okay, so this may be a similar answer here, but knowing that the GLIAC specifically is so competitive, how do you think your team will have to perform in terms of like in the day-to-day gameplay? What do you guys have to do to stand out and be successful this season?
For us, like since I'm here, we have that policy that we play each game like it is our last, and we're not thinking about the game that is happening in 2 weeks. We're thinking about the game that's happening today, and that's the policy we're having, and that's how we go into each game. And I think that's what's important for us. So we just focus on that one game and we play it as the hardest we can. And then at the end, whatever happens, happens, and whatever is the end score is the end score. But we know that we gave everything to win that game. And that's what I think is going to be the point, what might be separating us from the other teams.
Awesome. So constant improvement and taking it one game at a time seems to be your themes this season. And good luck to you. I'm so excited to watch you, Max. So good luck in your last season.
Thank you.
Thank you.